Hello and welcome to Caveopolis. Today we're going to continue kind of where we left off last time. I got some materials cooked in the background, so we should be good. So last time we were working on the deepest part, and we got to the very last one, and we were like, oh man, I don't have enough flux block. Well, today is a little different. I have 6 flux blocks. I got cores, I got glass, I got everything we're gonna need today, hopefully. Right, so to make the basic flux storage, all we do is move that in there and bam. The deepest part is complete. So let's go over here and turn this in real quick to our little controller we got going on for our wireless network. Just drop it there, configure it to the right network, and bam. Wow, did we really just fill it up that fast? That's crazy. Is that 1,000,000 FE? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to show what I got going on. I fell in love with a thing called XNet, and it's pretty cool. So right over here, I have all my machines lined up here. I have inputs up here so I can manually do it, and then I use XNet to pull it all out. If we go back here, I have a XNet controller, a ender tank. I don't know why that one's empty. It's weird. It's supposed to have water in it. And then I have another ender tank with lava so that I can do where is it? The blast chillers for water and ice. Yeah. And then they just shut themselves off. I have them injecting into the bottom box there. All these containers are connected to each other through this storage controller over here. Somehow they're all connected. I use trim in the corners and it just works. And then I put a slave over here to make input easier without running wires. Down here, I've kind of streamlined my ore processing. So over here, I'm generating all the fluid, right? This is the, what is this stuff called? The ore forming water. I just generate this. I have tons of these alloy mixers. They're pumped in with lava. They're pumped in with water. They're good to go. That comes over here through the ender tank here and goes into these ore extractors, one for each tier. I haven't needed more than one for each tier yet. My blaze one I took offline because I hadn't reset it up yet. And then I have drawers for all the different fragments, which just sit here as kind of like an independent storage. Then I use crafters to craft everything up because they're like instantaneous. As soon as they can see how fast that is, like it's better. It's faster to get it done. This does all the raw materials into the correct finished product, well, semi-finished product, which then goes over here to this tier, which is all the finished products. Yeah, all the ores, the debris, the coal, everything there, which then all gets processed by these furnaces, these redstone furnaces, which just smelt it down, turn it into ingots, and send it up. And then the other materials, which one is it? Is it this? Yeah. So this drawer controller here for this this one right here, where all the finished products are, exports the redstone, the quartz, the diamonds, the emeralds, everything. It just exports it back up to the main network right through there. And then I have access to it upstairs. I don't even have to come down here really anymore. It's really nice. Let's see, over here, what is this? This is a moss ball generator that is just doing stuff. I didn't even know that was still connected. I got moss ball generating, and this is my water generation system right here. Why I don't see water in there right now, I don't know. It is what it is. I have water generators, but they're not that great. In fact, they don't generate much power at all. The real power comes from my lava generators here, and they're all upgraded with the reinforced integral components, which give them a 3x factor. So they generate, where's the stats here? 120 RF, I guess, per tick or something like that. And so far this has been keeping my base up and running, no problem. Lava generation is at an absolute maximum. Wow, guys, not, but I guess that I have room to push on the lava generation. There's a few of these that are not absolutely full. So yeah, like most of these back ones are still full. So I still have, you know, I could add another 3 of these if I wanted to, but I just haven't had the desire right now. And then I moved the soul forge from over there over here, and then I have it so that I can auto. So I have pink, pink, pink as my import channel on my inner chest. So if I just drop some stuff in here, if I need to come down here, I haven't automated that yet. I can just drop it in there and not worry about having to go pick it up later. It'll just go back into my drawers upstairs. So that's kind of what I've changed if I didn't show that last episode. But then I have everything else over here. I finally have enough power generation to run the simulator. I just haven't made enough of those models and stuff. But everything's like upgraded to like the tier 2. And all the drawers are pretty much full of all the stuff that I can fill them up with. I removed all the raw stuff, and I process it all downstairs now. All right. So now that we finished the deepest part, we're going to start into your night. So this is going to be pretty fun. So let's go over here. I'm just going to grab this stuff first. So flux dust, electrum ingot, and emeralds. These are the first materials, I believe, right here. The paste, yeah. So these and induction smelter will give us 8 of this derelict paste. So induction smelter right here. Let's just go ahead and drop that in there. Take out those eyes of ender. We'll need those possibly later. That goes in there. There's it gets 8 per thing. I already made a bunch of it and put it in a drawer. So there we go. We got 64. Let's grab 4 stacks of that. I don't know how many we need, but I made a lot. Let's go ahead and grab all the rest of this junk here. And let's look and see what we have to make. We have to make a rod. We have to make a broad horizontal, a casing, an energizing rod, and some gears and whatnot. So let's go ahead and go over here to our multi-servo press, the gear one. So we're going to go ahead and drop in a stack of diamonds and a stack of emeralds. Those are going to create gears, right? There's our emerald gear. Those will just go for a while. And so we made the basic, we made that. I'm going to make this thing. So this is going to require some, what is the iron bars? So we're going to make some iron bars. We're going to make those. We're going to take one of those. We're going to flop it around. And then we're going to flop it right back around. All right. Now we need to make the casing, which is 2 each way and some iron. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go 2 that way. Like that. And let's make the iron. There we go. So we got the rods. We got the casing. Now we need the energizing capacitors, I think, which requires a redstone block. Let's make 7 of those, maybe. All right, let's go back here. Let's make this. Let's make a basic capacitor. We turn that into a tiny capacitor. And that's all we need. So there's our energizing rod. And we need a flux point. I forgot to make one of those, so let's make that. That's how we're going to power this thing. All right, where are we at now on our little checklist here? We made our gear. We need to make the energizing orb, and that'll let us make uranite and energize steel. Perfect. So let's go back here. Where is the energizing orb? Right here. So we are missing a casing, which is missing 2 more of those. We're going to miss more of these, so let's make 8 of those. Alright, we need 1 of these, which is that. There we go. Then 1 of these. So auto-crafting would make this so much easier. Alright, we made that. And now we can make uranite, which will be Uranium ingots. All right, so I did not grab those. So let's all over here. Let's grab. Let's just grab a stack. And for demonstration purposes, let's just put this stuff right here. All right, so we need to put the orb down. We need to put the can't put that down. I guess I need this thing has wires. I don't think it'll work with, well, I say that. It might work with mechanism pipe wires. I can't remember, so if I recall right, I can just go like that. Can I put it on top? I can, and then I can put the point right there. Put this on the network, and there we go. So that's that laser. This is a laser. It points it here, and does its thing. So we put one in there, and the laser zaps it, and we can take out our uranite. Perfect. I believe if we go here and we put in an iron. Yeah. What's the recipe for iron here? Oh, it's not energized steel. All right, it's electrum, and I could swear maybe there's one older pack that did it that way. Oh, we don't want 2 stacks. My mouse is terrible. Let's see here, steel. Let's get a stack of steel. So one of those and one of those. Zappy zap. There we go. So now we have that. This gives us the power book. I don't have enough space for it. What can I drop off? Just drop those and that. Let's look at the book real quick. Oh, looks like they've updated the book. So there's different generators you can make with this. Fernator, which burns wood. Magminator, these burn lava. So these are kind of like the magma, whatever they're called downstairs that I showed off earlier. But they eventually get pretty strong, right? If you get the top tier, you're doing 160 or 140, 160 per tick. You know, that's pretty crazy. Energy cells, these are the cables, and these are the batteries you can make. The different things there, different tools you can make. And it doesn't show. Oh, here are the reactors. These are what you really want to make right here. So the starter reactor, you know, is not that great, but you get over here to the nitro and you're doing 500,000 RF a tick, right? And it stores 500 million. So definitely something nice to make. So we'll definitely, we're going to work towards that. So where are we at here? We need to make a bunch of those. I think it's like 27, right? Check real quick. I think it's 27 of those blocks, and it'll auto build itself. You need 36. Oh, it's a 3x4. Okay, yeah. So you need to make 36 of those. All right, and then it wants us to make the hardened and then the basic. So we're going this way, down here. We can also unlock this one, which we think we can already do, right? So let's go here. Now there are ways to automate. Double clicked. There are ways to automate this using redstone, and I have to find. I have a picture I took of one I made from watching a video I saw, and it's pretty much you use like an automated like I used, I think, refined storage, and you can kind of automate it so that it'll put stuff on here and then wait for a signal and auto pull out the crafted item and stuff like that. But I don't think we're there with this mod yet. So I think we just needed 4 of these, right? We got like 8, so. All right, let's go over here. Is it this thing right here, the steel casing? Perfect. Now we can break top rock, which is the next tier. So where does that? Up we go, top rock, like through there. So I'm going to have to build a lot of those casings, and I don't think I have enough of the sub-combines ready for that. So let's just dump all this stuff off, right? All this can go. And let's go break some top rock. I think that's going to be more where I want to go right now. So we need to go up. I don't think I have a... yeah, I don't think I've gone past the calcium right here. So we'll see what we find as we go up. Let's go right here. Oh, colored stone. I couldn't figure out how to make colored stone. I was trying to figure it out, but apparently you can get this random colored stone, which is required for one of the late tier projects. So that's where we're headed right now, through all the colored stone. Let's just add some more items to deal with, right? Let's make sure we can put torches here. Yeah, so we're getting most of the colors. I was, yeah, I could not figure it out because there's no recipe. And the Discord was less than helpful, I think. They, you know, they pointed me, they told me look at the quest, but the color, like if you look at the color, right? It took me forever to see it. Where is it? Colored stone, right? It looks just like white, right? So right off the top of the bat, you know, like it's hard to see. And that was just a non-helpful thing. They didn't even give me a hint on the section. It's kind of annoying. But as you can see, we're getting like every color, so it's kind of nice. And we have to make, I already made the generators, but we can take this stone and generate the stone, and the stone then goes into a thing to combine all together to make a the final tier items. What is it? Everything combiner, right? Colored crystal. Yeah, so diamonds and stuff like that. So this one's going to be a little bit of a... It's going to take a little while. We're going to have to get all that set up. Hopefully I'll have enough colored stone here to do all of that. Let's keep going up and up. Oh really? Are we going through another I thought we already did these colors. There we go. That looks like stone. Not quite there yet. Let's see here. Let's look at the world. It should tell us like where this is found. 136 and up. So yeah, we're not close. So I'm going to dig up to 136 and then we will continue from there. All right, we're up here at 136-ish and we got the top stone. Or top rock, I guess. There we go. This is much harder to break. So there we go. We got all this, all the layers, right? Oh, we didn't get lava. There we go. We got lava. We got water. Perfect. So all we have to do is kill a ghast, sulker, and an endermite. Perfect. All right. So up we go. Now we need endstone. So what do we do here? We put top rock in an eroder and get endstone. Easy enough. Then we need an end pearl, which is enderium plus endstone. Gives us that. Easy enough. Slay the dragon. All right. That's where we're at, I guess. So we're going to have to make some armor and a bow. I don't know what kind of ender dragon this is. If it's like a normal one or an angry one, if you will. Let's keep going up one more. But we will... let's get some of this so we can go make... some endstone. Let's just go straight here. Or we're gonna have to make a mob farm up here so that we can get the shulkers and stuff, I think. And I guess if we're making armor, we'll also kill the wither and whatnot. Probably we'll do all that next episode, since I gotta get all this stuff processing, so we're good to go. But there we go. That should be enough. And if we go right back here, go here, grab that. That looks kind of cool. So let's set a new location. Top rock. Run program. Home. Alright, it said all this can go in the eroder. So, eroder away. And all that. I lost all my torches. I knew I shouldn't have put torches in there, but is what it is on that. Right, let's just drop all that in there. We'll have to deal with all that momentarily. Alright, so that's done. We should get some endstone here shortly. Should already have at least one piece. There we go. Alright, so endstone is done. So there's some new ores we can get from endstone, which becomes osmium and fluorite, which will let us go in more into mechanism. But I mean, we're so close to the end that I don't see that as a thing that we're gonna worry about. Yeah, I need to make a bunch of this, like probably 64 of that, just to get that underway. And then we need to kill the wither, and yeah, we got to go into what is this, AE2. That's gonna be fun. And then we're almost done. We got the last quest there, which is just getting everything done, and then building our spacesuit to go to the space dimension. So definitely almost done. Or maybe 2 or 3. Let's say 1. What is this one? This one might take a whole thing, killing the Ender Dragon and everything. So that's like 2 episodes, and then the ore, that's probably another episode. And then AE. We might be able to get through AE. We have a lot of materials. It just matter how much of this Ender ore we get through in a single episode. And then the everything combiner. These don't look terrible. I mean, it's all like normal stuff, right? But this is that we're gonna have to get that off of a mob and have the loot generator generating that. Let's see here, what's this one? The everything ingot. I think I'm making all of these I can make them all. I don't have them all like automatic, because some of these are alloys, but I can definitely start working on that. I only need 1 of these, right? And then all that will go into that one. And what is this one? Dragon core. Do we really have to kill the dragon that many times? Okay, good. Looks like we can just take a wither skeleton and put it in there, and we can get a dragon head, so that's not too hard. But yeah, there we go. We made a little bit of progress. A little shorter episode, I think, today. Mostly because I just want to get that stuff knocked out so I can start getting prepped for building reactors, right? So this is going to be insanely expensive and tedious, honestly, since we're going to have to do that. But we're going to get all the raw materials set up, so all we have to do is kind of just make it. Is this one? Oh, this one seems pretty easy. Just blaze rods, really? Hold on. I haven't ended it yet. There we go. There we go. Let's pop that in there. What does this one take? A diamond. Alright, that's easy. What does this one take? An emerald. Alright, I can do that. I can do a diamond and I can do an emerald. Okay, it's going to take a few seconds. All right, there is our blazing crystal. Let's go ahead and put a diamond in there. It take a little bit of time. It takes 300,000 RF, but let's let this go. Alrighty, the next one is done. The Nautic crystal. There we go. Let's throw the emerald in there. This one's going to take a little bit longer, but luckily I'm cutting it all out. Alright, so the next one is finally done. The spirited crystal. And I kind of wanted to... I was looking around here because that took like 10 minutes. And I realized that this is probably... Unless I can put uranium directly into this thing, this is probably not going to be that great of a power system, honestly, because if I recall right, this thing, you have to pump this stuff in, and if I can't generate, like if I have to do that every time to make a uranite crystal, yeah, yeah, this book's all wrong. So it's like it's gonna be a pain, and it's not even gonna be worth it, honestly. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of this stuff, right? I'm gonna make I have to make 36 of these, 36 of those, 36 of those. And do they like, yeah, they use the previous one. So actually we'll make this one. Actually, let's go ahead and try to make one of these real quick, because they're all dependent on the next one. So it's gonna be here. Let's see what this actually required for those. So let's grab 1, 2, 3. Let's go put that on there for right now. I'm gonna try to automate it with XNet, and that might be a thing that we can actually do. See how fast that was. So I might be able to have it like import, you know, a certain thing and take out a certain thing. That might work, but I have no idea, honestly. So let me get this, let me turn all this and get, what is it? 9 times, whatever. So let me get all this and we'll make this first reactor. Alrighty, so I've done all the sub-combines, and I should be able to make 9 of these basic reactor cores. There we go. And that gives us 36, which completes that quest. The next tier requires the same ones, right? And it just goes on and on. But let's go downstairs and put this thing together real quick. I think right here is a good spot, so let's just clear out. I didn't want to do that. Let's just clear out some floor here. There we go. Alright, let's just, there we go. It builds itself, you just pop it down. Pretty neat little system it's got going on here. And then it's done. And then we can look here, right? This takes in all kinds of stuff. You got to bring in water to cool it. You got to bring ice to cool it. You got to bring uranite to power it. And you got to bring in redstone for some other part of it. So there's a lot that comes into this thing. It looks like it needs a carbon too. I'm not sure exactly what I need to put in for that. Let me look here. Alright, reactor. There we go. So it takes coal. Coal, uranite, redstone, and ice, plus water. So it is quite a beast to kind of control in this pack anyway. Some of the other packs is a little easier. Let's go ahead and take that. So, alright, so we have our 36. We might be able to go to the next tier real quick. Alright, after a little bit of sub-combines, we can actually go to the basic tier. Let's go ahead and get those out. We can make the 9, which gives us the 36. There we go. Nice. Alright, and another one. This one requires 4 of the steel per, which actually gets pretty expensive, right? So let me see if I can get how many ever that is. I don't know. Maybe a stack of that going. And then we'll go from there. All right, this is going to be a little bit tedious. So I am going to go ahead and call the episode here. I am going to try to figure out a way to automate this using XNet and see if I can get it going, because I'm going to need a lot of these steel. Like a lot. And it's going to take a while. So there we go. We got a lot done today, right? We got through most of this quest line. We finished the deepest parts. We went up a little bit, got some of that stuff going. We can make our end portal frames. So I'll try to make some armor. So maybe get some levels, get it enchanted, get a bow enchanted, and all that stuff, so we can go fight the Ender Dragon. If it's a normal fight, then it shouldn't be too bad. But who knows what we're going to get? I have no idea. But thank you guys very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.